Hello, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Biafrans and our friends all over the globe. Sorry for that interruption. I had to come here so that we'll be able to approve, those who are to join us here live, and of course, and also to have a better reception. Um, um, my name, as I said, is Harry Kelechi Ambrose, and I'm the host for today. We have those who will be joining us. Um, we're having our partners and those who will be coming on to join us in this broadcast. I want you also to try and invite other people to join in this broadcast. I believe I'm clear here. If you can hear me also, if I'm low, you let me know. And for those who can join, please, I want you to share this link and share the link and let your people, those people that you want to hear the good news of Biafra, to also join and get them also to be part of this, so that we can work together on this. One more time, I say welcome to everyone who is joining this broadcast. I believe we are good to go now. My name is Kelechi Ambrose, and as I told you, also we're going to be having some guests. One of the guests we're going to be having today. The guest we're going to have today. Can you hear me, please? If you can hear me, please let me know. Am I loud enough? I hope I'm loud enough. Can you hear me, please? Let me know if you can hear me. If I'm loud enough for you to hear me. All right. Our guests today, we're going to be having some people join us. We'll be having Mazidim Justice joining us, and then also we're going to be having, okay, good. I can see that you can hear me clearly now. We're having Mazidim Justice join us. Also, we're going to be having Mazi Emeka Livingstone joining us on this broadcast. Today, we want to look at the situation in our land and the issues of those who have decided to constitute a nuisance to this struggle and to this liberation movement. Remember, we have moved from the stage of struggle to the point of liberation. And of course, when you are fighting for liberation, the enemies will arise more. And so the enemies we see today are, and the fights, the increase in the fight is as a result of the fact that we are getting close to our destination. And none of us should feel very, very much. None of us should feel very. Please, can you hear me? It seems my voice is not coming out loud enough. I try to avoid the earpiece so that you can hear me. Please, if you can hear me louder now, please let me know. I'm trying to be loud because I'm almost at the top of my voice here. If you can hear me, I've tried to also raise the volume. I think that's the maximum here. So I believe you can hear me now. Mazi Dim Justice, please, once you are here, let me know so that you can join. You can join here, and so that please join us on the link that is there so that we can go on. Also, Mazi Emeka Livingstone, sir, you can join us once you are here so that we can talk, we can rub minds and discuss. Because we are looking at the trash and the rubbish these people have been posting online, and these people who have decided to be an enemy to the work, an enemy to Biafrans, an enemy to this liberation movement, an enemy to the people. We don't know why people would choose to be enemies anyway, but the truth about it is that you can't stop them from fighting you. No matter how good what you are doing is, people must fight you. Mazi Simon Ekpa today is receiving all the fights, all the blows and everything from every corner, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not here. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here, he was actually receiving more blows than any other person. Now the blows are coming on more on Mazi Simon Ekpa because he is now the spokesperson. And being the spokesperson that has been ordained by our leader, definitely we have to also help to ease the stress. That is why we have come this day to see that we do what we are doing. Biafra has come to stay. The movement and the liberation has come to stay. Nobody can, today we're going to be bringing people as they come on here. We're going to be bringing people to join us on this. We're going to be talking together, and then we're going to be rubbing minds together. And please, pardon me, please, if we need to, I don't know whether you can hear me better now. Please let me know, or maybe I should use the earpiece. I don't know whether you can hear me better now. Please let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, okay. Okay, I can see they said the voice is okay now. For those of us who are just joining us, this is Dotland Broadcast, Dotland Media Broadcast, and Dotland Media Broadcast is a platform that is dedicated to the redemption of Biafrans and also to support our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and also the spokesperson of Biafra and IPOB, Mazi Simon Ekpa, on this media mandate. I don't want to call it a media war or media struggle. I want to call it a media mandate because it is also one of the tools to our freedom. We have not come to fight anybody. We have not come to fight we have not come to be distracted by anybody. But what we have come to do is to see that we receive our freedom. That is what we are here for. We will not be distracted by the talks, by the thrash, by the things, people are saying, the partnership they are going with the enemies and all of that, because let's expect the worst, because even if we are, doing better and getting better, we should expect that most people that you don't even expect, to become a problem to the system will always get. Now, can you imagine that for Jesus himself, we had somebody like Judas, who was also in the system? So don't think that when people are in the system, they cannot be, don't be amazed when people begin to get against what we're doing. But the truth about it is that in the end, everything they do will also make the struggle to be fulfilled. The enemies are also there to help also achieve the mandate of Biafra. So know that their role will make the mandate come to pass. Don't think that their role is going to stop what we're doing, and all of that. So we're going to be, getting Mazi Dim Justice. If you are there, please let me know so that I can bring you in. Mazi Emeka Livingstone, I'm waiting also for you people to come on so that we can discuss on the topic we have today, which is dealing with the facts and the issues recently on posts made by some of these saboteurs and some of these rebels who have been saying lots of things, on social media against the leader, the IPOB, mandate. Because anything you say against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is against the mandate. Anything you say against the spokesperson of Biafra and IPOB, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is also against the mandate. And since our leader passed the mantle on Mazi Simon Ekpa to represent him right now and speak on his behalf, believing that everything he says is actually, okay. I'm going to be bringing those who are joining us now. I'm seeing some people who want to join now. Please, in the next 2 minutes, I'll be bringing you on so that you can join in this, and we're going to talk together. Since, as I was saying, since our leader gave the mandate of representation to Mazi Simon Ekpa, it simply means that any attack on Simon Ekpa is an attack on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's the truth. There are no two ways about it. So please share this and let other people join us so that we can have more people come on and view this, because we're going to be talking seriously. And let me bring Innocent to join. Okay, let me bring Innocent to join here, and then also I'll bring other people as I see them here. I think we have Clement Clement Aneto, and I hope I pronounced that well. You know, let me. You can join. Please, as I bring you on, please you are free to join so that we can discuss. This is our freedom, and every one of us have a right um, to be part of this. Tonal, Igwe, you are here. Also, we have Christopher Onoha. Christopher, I'm going to be bringing you on now, so you can join from there. You know. Okay, I think these people cannot be added. It's once and one after the other that can be added. What I'm seeing here, we can't add more than one person. I'm trying to add, please. If I've connected you and you find that I've connected you and you can come on, just click on it and come on at once. Innocent, I think you can come on now. I think you are the who I also clicked on, so you can. I'm seeing that it's trying to. Okay, he declined it. Okay, let me bring. Okay, Victor, are you ready to join? Let me connect you now, so to see if you can connect. Okay, it cannot bring on. I'm trying to connect those of us who can be connected. Let me see if Ebele can be connected. Let me see, can't bring Ebele. Okay, I've been trying to bring some of us on, but it says that you cannot join. Okay, let me bring Ernest. Ernest, please, if you get this, just come on. I cannot bring Ernest. Why? I don't know why. What's going on? Let me bring Ifeanyi. Let me see if you can connect. If you can connect. Cannot bring Ifeanyi. I don't know why we cannot join. Please let's okay, let me go here and see if let me add this. Let me add you. I'm trying to add. I have here for joining. Clement, I'm trying to add you so that we can. We have Davis, we have Victor, we have Ifeanyi, we have okay. Let me see. Mazid Injustice. Let me add you also. Okay, it's not. It's telling me I cannot add you. I think it's trying to add one person who has already been here. So let's see whether it can add. If it adds, then if it doesn't, then I'm going to also connect with some other people. Please keep sharing this so that we can have more of this being done and more people coming on so that we can look at this. Today, of course, we know that there's tomorrow is the court case of our leader, and even if we're not dependent on the legal system of the zoo or the legal system of our oppressors to grant us justice, then although we are not expecting that, but yet we are still going to allow the legal team to go on with what they are doing. And please, I'm trying to add, if I Mazidin Justice, I'm adding you. I don't know, it's just telling me adding here. I don't know why it's not coming on. Please, if you have to click on your side, just click and join. Once I add you, please just click and join. Mazidin Justice, I've already added you, so please just go on and click and join right here. Some people say the volume is okay. Some people are saying that the volume is low. I don't know. I have gotten to the maximum of the volume here. So please try to see if you can check your system to know if the volume is loud enough or if the volume is low there so that you can join or use an earpiece. As we were saying, no answer yet from the guests. Please, once I add you, you can come on. Let me see, Victor, Mazid Victor on the BC, see if you can come on. I'm adding you now. If you can come on now, it's still saying adding. Please, I would like you to come on. If you find it, you can. Oh, you declare. Okay, okay. I'm saying once I add you, if you can come on, please just come on. Mazidin Justice, I'm adding you again so that you can come on. And so you can click it from there so that you can actually come on. If you can find it, you can click on there. I've already added you now. So you can come on if you can, so that you can join here. I think on this platform, you can only add one person. And so we can have only one addition at a time. We can't have more than one person. It seems Mazid Justice is here. He's joining. So if you are here, I'm waiting for your camera to be on. Please, Mazid Justice, are you here? I'm waiting for your camera to. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay.
Can you hear me?
Your voice is very low. Your voice is very low. Let me see if it is from here.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I cannot hear you loud. I cannot hear you clearly. It's very low. Let me see if there's a way I can raise it from here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Okay.
I
can hear you loud and clear, but can you hear me right now?
I don't know whether the earpiece will be needed by me, but if I use the earpiece, whether people will be able to hear me also. So let me see if I can use the earpiece, and then to know if we can all hear me. Welcome, anyways, Mazid Justice. I think you are there. You are the one online now, right? Because I'm not seeing your video. I know that maybe you have to get on the audio part.
Yes.
If you are there, please, I want you to talk to dear friends briefly, and as an introductory statement, so that we can now take it up from there. Before I connect this, let me connect to see if I can link my stuff to with the earpiece.
Okay. Friends all over the world. This is a Dotland Media broadcast, and I love you all, and I really appreciate that you guys are listening. Of course, we are still setting up everything to make it. Is our priority to make sure that we set the records straight henceforth, because we know that there are a lot of lies in the media, blackmails and all that propaganda. So we want to sanitize everything and make it something nice, make it good for us to move ahead, because we cannot continue blackmailing each other, lying against each other. So thank you all for listening. Please, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes, please. There are people, because you sent me a request to join. You sent me a request to join. So there are people that are supposed to be in this program.
Yes,
they already sent their request. They should be.
Yes, I have
request.
seen
Then you approve
is here. Yes, sent his
them
request.
from there.
And so I'm going to approve it now so that he can join us. Yes, so he can join us. You know, the problem, I think the problem here is that we can only bring one person
because
at a time. That's what I've come to discover. So if you are here, you cannot come in.
Let me go.
Yes. Okay, so you
really have to be here.
So
let me go so that you can bring in.
Okay. Mazikalo, I'm going to approve your request now as soon as he drops so that you can come on. Okay, let me approve your request now so that you can come on. Let me try it again. Let me approve it. Still telling me I can't bring you. Let me check it again. Why? Okay, Mazikalo, I don't know why it's not connecting with your. It tells me I see your approval. I see your request, and when I try to approve, it tells me that you cannot join. Please, I don't know why it is saying that. If you can check, I don't know if you can check if you have gone off, so that if you can resend, if you can hang up or take it off and then resend, so that we can have you here. because you are the only one. Okay, so you can come on again. Once you come on again, I can now add you. And Biafrans, please, you can share this link so that we can have more people and more viewers here, because please, can you hear me clearly? Because it seems that with the earpiece, I can hear better. And those who join us, those who join the link. But if I remove the earpiece now, because I'm told Davis is saying that I should remove the earpiece. And if I remove it now, you may not hear me. And when people join to broadcast, I may not be hearing them. And so that is why I'm using it. So please, if you can raise the volume of your handset or your device so that you can hear me clearly. I hope I'm clearer now because I'm holding the mouthpiece to myself so that you can hear me. Is it okay now? I have to use the earpiece because if not, I'm not going to hear anybody when they join. And when they, okay, I can go on now. So that's it. For those who are trying to join, please, Mazikalo, you can still come back. I have not seen you here again. And those who want to join, please, you can join. I am seeing lots of people who want to be added, but I don't know if I've not seen Mazi Emeka Livingstone yet. And once he comes on, I'm going to bring him on. As I was saying now, let's go on so that we don't waste any time. The reason why we are here today is to thrash most of this nonsense that we are seeing around and most of these things that are flying around, especially on social media, against the mandate. Now, I want to put it straight here that we are solidly behind Mazi Simon Ekpa and the autopilot movement. Now, let me just say the autopilot movement of IPOB, because when you say autopilot, some people think that we are not part of IPOB. IPOB simply means indigenous people of Biafra. And there's nobody who is more indigenous than the indigents. And so whether you have been an official or let's say a formal registered member of IPOB, talking about the administrative and the managerial or management system, which is the structure registered under the government or under the government of the UK or anywhere in the world, whether you have been part of that family meeting or not, you are automatically a member of the Biafra nation. I can see here that I'm not seeing the request of Biafra Voice. I'm not seeing the request. Biafra Voice 247 TV. Okay, I think I'm seeing Carlo here now. So let me send it again to Carlo so that he can join. I pray it connects now. Okay, it's trying to add. Carlo is trying to add you. And so please just hang on if you can come on and discuss. Now, nobody is more indigenous than you. So you are strongly also a member of the system and nobody can take that from you. Nobody can take that from you. It's adding Mazi Carlo. So as soon as it comes on, yes, Mazi Carlo. Okay, good to have you here, Mazi. Good to have you here. I can see you very clearly here. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please
thank you so much.
Say something to Biafrans. Yeah, say something to Biafrans.
Biafra people, this is a Gaddafi of Biafra. My name, a popular name is Gaddafi of Biafra. I am Gaddafi himself. So thank you for joining you. I'm working. So I just had a discussion and it's very, very interesting. So I just want to learn and join my voice to your voice. I never know that there are people, when the prophet says it's only him, God said no, it's not only you. There are a lot of prophets that are still there. So it is my joy, my pleasure to see you and see the discussion.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much as we proceed. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Yes, we move. God bless you, very good too, for joining us. Thank you so much. Okay.
Biafra Voice TV would like to join as well. Maybe he will send a request.
Okay, please, he can. Yes, let him send so that I can approve from here. So that we can just like yes, let him send. So
thank you.
Get on. And thank you. That is Gaddafi of Biafra, and he has spoken and he has encouraged every one of us. And of course, if people think that we are joking, then they are the ones joking. we all are here, and we are very, very ready to do what it takes to get our freedom. And you can see that from his workplace, he has talked to us. And of course, that tells you how serious we are in this business. As he said, when the prophet said he is the only one, there are so many of them that God have ordained that are in the coffers. And maybe this is the particular time that God has actually planned these things so that every one of us will begin to come out now. They'll begin to know that tougher people are there and who are behind our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and who are going to raise his hands, just like the hands of Moses were raised. You know, we're going to be standing and raising his hand wherever he is. And thank you so much, Gaddafi of Biafra. Please let Biafra Voice 247 TV come on so that we can add him, and then we can go on from there. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. So we look forward to some other time you coming on and joining us to discuss critically, you know.
Sure. Dean will tell you more. Dean will tell you more details. Dean Justice.
Okay.
Ask him about Gaddafi. He will tell you more.
Of course, I will ask him. We have not really had a close. Of course, I've heard you talk several times on Mazi Simon Ekpa's program and all of that, but we have not really had a one-on-one discussion like this. And I believe, of course, I know you as a strong man in this angle, because when I hear you talk, I always, whenever I see you coming on, I say yes, I'm going to get something from you. So, of course, I've always heard you talk, and I know that you are a staunch and a henchman, you know, to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are a henchman. So, I will also say that I admire your courage, and of course, you don't hide yourself, because if you are true, those who are true don't hide their face. They come on, they come to speak and to say it. You know, they don't hide themselves. And of course, we have been looking at this critical matter, you know, that have to do with our leader. You know, somebody saying that we are having some clues that they are saying that he's going to broadcast, you know, from the dungeon to us. And I just wonder how some people can be so daft that they would be expecting somebody who is in the hand of the captor to stay in the place of the captor and talk against what he's chasing. A slave or somebody who is oppressed, being, you know, oppressed at a particular place, and people are expecting him to talk rightly from where he is. Somebody who is under torture, who is under bondage, they expect him to come out and talk to them as if he's free. And sometimes when you see them do this kind of argument, you begin to wonder, are these people reasonable at all? How do you expect Mazi Nnamdi? Yes, we know he's courageous, we know he's bold, we know he's very strong, we know he's resilient, but you don't expect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be in the dungeon and still talk to us the way he's going to talk to us when they are pointing different things on him, when they are attacking him from left, right, center. And people are saying that one of that saboteur was saying in that post he made, he said that the Nnamdi Kanu has given order that the sit-at-home should be cancelled. He gave the order through the legal team, and I begin to wonder how, for the fact that the legal team is coming to publish some stuff, doesn't mean that everything he says actually is coming from our leader. That is the truth, because he could also use his own. Of course, he is fine. He's also doing his work as a member of the legal team, but he's not going to come all out to tell us what to do. You don't expect him to come all out and tell us that Nnamdi Kanu would like this, Nnamdi Kanu would like that. So if he comes to say that the sit-at-home should be stopped, that is what our leader says. Of course, we know who our leader is. We are his disciples. We have sat under his his teachings and all of that, and we know who he stands for and what he represents and what he stands for. So there's nobody who will come and tell us anything different from what he has said and expect us to adhere to that and take anything that we are doing now that does not tally with what Nnamdi Kanu has been doing all these years. We know it is wrong. So if the sit-at-home has been one of the tools he has been using to pass home his messages, which of course even before he was kidnapped, he also instituted it at a particular time for a particular purpose, then what we are doing right now is for the purpose of freeing him. Nobody can tell us that we are wrong. Nobody can tell us that we are doing something wrong. Nobody can come and tell us that what we are doing is against him. If Nigeria politicians are saying that sit-at-home should be stopped, and somebody is coming to tell us that Nnamdi Kanu also said that sit-at-home should be stopped, then we should know that there's a problem. Because there's no way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can always be on the same page with the Nigeria government. So if those within are beginning to toe the line of the Nigeria government, it simply means to us, it simply tells us that they have sold out. And that's what it is. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
can you
Make
hear
one
me?
or two comments along that line. Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, the same when you wake up from sleep and you see chicken chasing you, they say you should run because you might have grown teeth in the night. In the sense that we need to run from them because they have grown teeth. Any human being that asks you to stop sit at home is enemy of Biafra. Take it like that. And two, autopilots and structured defenders are two things. In your body, can you hear me?
Yes, go on.
In our body we have left and right. You understand? We have left and right. So the rights are the autopilots who stand the way of our leader. Jesus said, "My sheep know me. I know my sheep. My sheep listen to me." For instance, now, I can tell you, like the day the blackmailer, the queen of blackmailer, the day she called me and said, Simon has collected money when she was blackmailing Simon. I categorically told her, if it is the Simon I know, it's a lie. Can't do that. That's when you know somebody, you will tell the person, if it's this person that I know, he cannot do it. It was like a betting. So, what I'm trying to say is that we should be able to say we know our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never say we should stop sit at home. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never say that. So if anybody comes to tell you that he said, and meanwhile, no good soldier, no army will ever, no elite soldier will ever tell you that that you should take instruction from anybody that is in dungeon. That person is not a real soldier. I don't think that person is not a soldier. No soldier can tell you that. No one. No real soldier can tell you, say you should take instruction from a commander or a general who is in captive of the enemy and you agree. That means you are stupid on your own. You understand? If you accept that, meaning you don't know.
That's it.
All the years we've been listening to our leader is just a wasteful years. Very, very wasteful. So what I'm trying to say is that no human being, no amount of intimidation, no killing, nothing. Paul said none of these separate us from the love of God. So none of these things will separate us from Biafra. Biafra is the end point of it. So what they are saying, they are just on their own, saying things that does not exist, that will never exist. Even our leader said that, we will know that that is not our leader. So that is my take. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that contribution and for that for those words, because you actually pointed it out, especially when you said that no good soldier can take instruction from a captured general who is in the hands of the enemies, because at that point he's not in the right frame of mind. All right, thank you so much, Gaddafi. We'll also have you connected next time so that we can go on. And no good soldier can take instructions from a captured person. So go and tell those people who are trying to make us think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has given instructions from the dungeon, we should take it. Tell them that they need to go and study more. Tell them that they need to go and, and read more and understand the tactics and the antics in the system in operating a movement for freedom. because you don't take instructions. Today, Ambazonians are doing what they are doing in spite of the fact that their leader has been caught. They are taking it upon themselves to do what they have to do and take instructions from the person that their leader has left the work in his hands. Today, Mazi Simon Ekpa is the person who has been given the mandate to speak on behalf of our leader. And because our leader knows that he is dogged, he is rugged enough to make sure that things continue the way he would want them to continue. He didn't meet any of those people in the leadership. He didn't meet any of those people. He chose somebody that he knows, he has tested and tried over the years and over the time, over the period in which he has known him, that this person will continue the work the way I want it, because he knows everybody who is working. And please, also, I want to encourage us, Biafrans, when you see posts from all these people, please do not copy or screenshot and begin to post on your wall. You are giving them cheap publicity. You can address whatever they are saying without getting them to be publicized. So you pick the point. You say, I saw this one of those platforms, and this is what they said, and then you counter it with a higher, idea and a higher argument. That is what you do. You don't copy, put their pictures, put their pages, or their make a screenshot of their page or whatever and put on your platform. It gives them publicity. It's cheap publicity for them. We have to concentrate on more important things. The things we should put on our post and put on our platforms should be things that will move the work forward, that will make sure that we achieve what we want to achieve. And however you can do it, make sure that whatever you are copying and whatever you're sharing is something that is positively connected to the movement. Don't allow yourself to be, don't allow yourself to become a stooge in the hands of these people and become a problem to the system and give cheap publicity to those who want to destroy us. For now, we're going to, since we couldn't, what we are trying to do is that we're trying to upgrade, and as time goes on, we're going to be building and upgrading, all this while this is the introductory stage of our broadcast, testing the waters and testing the things and see how we can go on. And I want to also encourage you that once we are able to announce, what we try to do now is that we are going to, broadcast or advertise the next broadcast on time a few days before the day, so that we will be able to spread and share, so that we can have lots of people coming together and begin, so that we can pass the right message to Biafrans to begin to understand the right things they need to do, and so that they don't fall into the hands of these people who are looking for who to scavenge on or to eat up and all of that, and to mislead. So please, we're going to also try to see that we publicize every broadcast on time, so that you can be able to. We came up impromptu today because we needed to speak on these issues, but next time we're going to make it prompt, so that you can be able to receive the information fast, and then you can join, and then we can go on from there. And please make sure that wherever you are careful. Make sure that you also try to know what is happening around you. If you're not in the country of the Biafra nation area or any part of the zoo, if you're not there, you can also find from people what is happening. And if you have any information that will safeguard any of our people from being killed or from being in harm's way, please pass the information to them, so that we can have our people safe until we all get into the promised land. We all get into Biafra. And I want to also encourage us, please do not publicize these people by copying or tagging them to anything that they have said or posting whatever they have said on your platform. You are publicizing them. They are too small to overcome the truth. And so you don't need to break your head by screenshotting and putting them on your platform and getting them to now begin to, to have cheap publicity. You don't need all of that. And let's keep it on and see how we can move on strongly together. And I believe that this time around, we're going to win the battle, And please watch out for the next broadcast. We're going to also try to see that we work things out, so that all our guests and everybody will be available, and then we can be able to have more. Next broadcast will be a conference talk. We're going to have people on ground, and we're going to talk, and also have them also discuss with us and air their minds and air their views, So we're going to be stopping it here. And remember, this is Dotland Media Broadcasts, and we are broadcasting from the Dots Nation, nation of Biafra, the Dots Nation that encircles the world, that encircles the globe. Because as a dot, we are a circle. And so which means that we have encircled the world. We're everywhere, all over the nations of the world, and we're in control of the economy of the world. The Dot Nation, which is the people of Biafra, are in charge. And what we need is to get our freedom. And once we get our freedom, we are going to take over the world. We're going to take over the mandate. We're going to take, please don't give credence to those who are trying to talk you down or make you lose your stance. Don't let them talk you out of this struggle. Don't let them make you sell out. It is not time to sell out. It is time to stand strong behind our leader and to uphold his hands, to hold his hands up, and together we receive, you know, the blessings that will come after the fight, you know, and then we can say, now we have fought a good fight, we have finished the course, and we have kept the faith. So, and before we go off, I think we have Freedom online. He wants to join so that we can hear briefly from him before we close for today and prepare for the next time. So let's get to hear from Freedom. We can move on from there. And Freedom, I'm trying to add you now. You can take it up from there. If you are there, you can let's say hi so I can hear you. I know that you have joined. And Freedom, are you there? It's Aden. I'm seeing Aden here. It's trying to add you. So if you are there, if you need to click on anything to get added, please just do it. All right. I think you have been added now. You're joining. Yeah, Mazi Freedom, you're welcome to this broadcast. We have been talking about the issue of Biafra and those who have been. Can you hear me, please? Freedom, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
yes,
welcome.
welcome.
You're welcome, sir. We welcome you, and we have been discussing on the issue of those who have decided to try to blackmail and to try to, you know, talk down on what we are doing, especially those who are saying that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu has given instructions from DSS dungeon, and so we should listen to that. Of course, we know that no good soldier will do that. If your general is caught and is in the hands of the enemy, there's no way he's going to instruct you from there and instruct you rightly, because he's under the captivity of the enemy. So it's not possible. So their argument is dead on arrival. Now, of course, we have those who are also saying that Mazin Simon Ekpa also is behind the unknown gunman. They have no proof. And they said he has sold out. How can he sell out and yet he's not on the same page with the Nigerian government? So all this kind of arguments, these are the things we are just trying to look at. Even if we'll not be able to exhaust this point here at this time, but at least we are going to scratch it on the surface. So please, what is your contributions on that regard so that we Biafrans can hear from you also?
Well, my brother, you know, say all this big grammar, me, I know they inside. I know they. My concern be say if I dey talk, make my people they understand me. Finish. Now me be this way they see. Now me be Biafran Voice 247 TV. So if you dey here now, you they see this video, I beg try share and make people they hear them. And if you know they follow, begin they follow this page. Beginning from number one question, taking instruction from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't the child since last year when they begin the talk say that they take instruction from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I asked a question. If someone is incarcerated, what do you expect of that person? Are you okay? Make we no go too far. If somebody they kidnap somebody now, and the person know they eat, you know they sleep well, nothing, everything is abnormal. Everything don't turn upside down for this person. Waiting you think, say the person go, how you think say the person go there comfortable, content of waiting of himself before he go think of you. You know, our people say if fire touch you, touch your pikin, you go first come out your own before you go come out your pikin. Because if you know if you come out your own, that one where there your pikin, if you want come out them, you feel press them, you go burn them because you are uncomfortable. You have to be on a right frame of mind. That's
mentally okay, spiritually okay, physically okay, before you can think well, before you can reason well, before you can analyze well. Now, now, let us just look at it. Now, you see, they see you very well now because I'm using my glasses. Yeah. And I can read Abi Tambi. Okay. Hello, Gaddafi. I read it now because I'm using my glasses. If I would remove this glass now, I no go fit see your face clear. I no go fit see the name clear. This man has been there asking for his glasses, which has not been given to him. Asking for change of cloth, which has not been given to him. Even if, though the court, the judge has said, give him this thing, but they refused. No good food, blood test taken for 21 times, no result. The health issues, no good medical attention. How do you think this man will be on the right frame? No. How you think say this man go there for better mind, the balance, can't they think well for himself? Before you go, can't think of IPOB where they outside, can't think in children, can't think in wife, can't think in papa house, can't think everybody where they fall am, can't think those people where don't die. Before you can't think instruction where he go give you. If you are reasoning well, you go know that this man, before they kidnap him, he don't tell you say, any day you don't see me, this is what you should do. For instance, if a man dies and leave a will, he has already told you, follow this.
That's it.
You cannot go and assume him from the grave to begin to ask him, Daddy, you died, and there's something we want to ask you. We are having problem. My elder brother, Emeka, is now saying that estate is no good. Is now his own. But in the will is stated, that it belongs to me. With the dead man response,
you just believe.
With the dead man said,
there's no noise, no sound from him.
Very simple.
The will has already said what you should do.
Very simple. This man has written down everything for you, has laid down rules, instructions for you. Follow these instructions.
Simple.
Any day you don't see me, follow these instructions.
Which means you must do everything to get that thing done as according to the will, whether legally or anyway. That's it.
And then another thing you should know is this: if you are a soldier and you are captured, you can betray your troops to get free. If you are a commander,
yeah, of course,
you have your battalion. Yeah, if you are a commander of, if you be commander of battalion, and they don't catch you, if they tell you, say, okay, now all this your battalion, just give us the code where we go take kill all of them. You are free man. You go drop the code because you know one die.
Of course.
Listen, death has a kind of aura that nobody want to accept it. You go see a man when one hang himself. When he hang himself, you go begin the struggle again. He want to free himself, but it's too late.
It's too late.
So all this going to get instruction from Nandikalo. I'm not saying we should not take instruction from him because of any other thing, because you are lying, because the lawyer is lying, because the person that brought the instruction is lying. No, I am saying it because this man is not giving you any instruction on the right frame of mind. That place, you mark and bad.
That's it.
Then coming to the second question. The second question is, I beg, remind me the second question again. About the unknown gunman. No?
The unknown gunman. Yes, he's behind the unknown gunman. That's Mazi Samonepa is behind. He has been, campaigning for violence. Everything he has been doing recently is campaigning for violence, so he's behind it.
Okay. I want to ask a question before I give my answer. All the
welcome,
violence.
Sir. Thank you.
Hey, good evening, sir. God from my location.
Yeah,
you're welcome, sir.
It's good to see you again.
Thank you.
It's usually very wonderful. That's better thing full that head where I tell you.
Okay. So now, what I want to ask, I ask everybody, both audience, where they watch, if it give me the answer. Before they kidnap Nnamdi Kanu, because all this grammar, rendition, extraordinary, extraordinary, super rendition, I know they kidnap him. I dare me understand. So now, before they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they keep people for our Biafran land. Now, question I ask anybody, you too, they keep people, Abi?
Yes.
And they have been killing. Okay, killings were going on. Thank you. Killings were going on. Kidnapping were going on. Robbing of cars were going on. Raping of women were going on. Rituals were going on. Beheading of people were going on. Okay.
And they were even blaming Nnamdi Kanu if he was the one inciting the violence because of the way he was talking.
Okay. Very beautiful. They were blaming Nnamdi Kanu. Now, they don't carry Nnamdi Kanu. And then Nnamdi Kanu was not working with Simon Ekpa. Yes. So who passed the code of these killing people?
Okay.
Who passed the code? That's it. Who had the authority of killing people and kidnapping people and beheading people and burning police stations and the killing policemen to Simon Ekpa? Since Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa no dey fit go visit Nnamdi Kanu. Lawyer no dey give Simon Ekpa feedback. Simon Ekpa no dey tell lawyer, tell Nnamdi Kanu this. How manage?
It's a good question.
Now, no, those people where they run their mouth, you know, say the thing say there's a bit talk. Now, make I tell you one thing. Today, I know they talk of all these hypocrites who fool our land in the name of men of God. You see, let me tell you, as I'm looking at you now, even you, Pastor Livingstone, as I'm looking at two of you now, if you do wrong thing now, and I could not address you, I leave you, then people will come and address you and condemn you. Then I will come back next tomorrow or even the next tomorrow to tell you what you did was wrong. I'm a hypocrite. I will tell you why. Because in Nigeria, watch the men of God. Watch the men of God. I'm not even talking of our politicians and our traditional rulers, because they are all criminals. Look at the men of God that should be laying the examples and good foundation. When men of God are being killed in the northern area, these are men of God. They are being killed on daily basis. They will not talk about it. Let's assume they will kill a man of God on Monday morning. They will not discuss it. And these are people that come regularly to social media. They don't talk about it. They don't call press. They can call press. They can call CNN. They can call channels television. Come, BBC, come. I want to talk. BBC will run to them. Channels television will run to them. But they will not do it. They will have to wait Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They will come to the pulpit. Instead of preaching the message to God's message to the children of God, they will now be telling you about the person that was killed last 6 or 7 days. Look, check out all the pastors and all the churches. This past Sunday was a day of preaching Deborah that was stoned and burned to death.
That is it.
Why I'm calling them all hypocrites. Now, they are killing people, bombing innocent students, innocent pupils, bombing them. You cannot see any of them come out and condemn it. They cannot come out to condemn it. Till Sunday, next Sunday, you will see them. They will come to pulpit to discuss it, to tell people about it. The people, those who are bishops and the reverends and the GOs that will cry on pulpit will cry. Now the question I'm asking is this: who are the people responsible for all these killings in the northern zone, in Benue State? those people that has been taken away from their home and taken to IDP camp or IGP camp, who are responsible? Who took over their communities? Because the things, you see, we don't look at the things we should look at. Now, these people in Benue State, they have a home, they have a community. And some people invaded their place, chased them out, they ran to the government. The government went and built a camp somewhere and camped them that place. What happened to their community? I don't know if you are understanding what I'm saying.
Of course, yes.
These people, they get house, they get building, they get house, they get, even if you say the Funanis were invade, break down their houses, set them on fire. Why can't the federal government go back to that place, chase the Funanis away, at least because they know they kill them, they know they take them to prison? Why you not chase them away? That IDP camp where you build for that place, with money, go to their house and build it for them. Why must you leave them inside the mud, inside the bush, inside the forest, inside the rainforest? They are in the midst of mud. We don't see all these things. Nobody will report it. Our pastors will not tell us this. They will not discuss this. What will happen if the men of God in Nigeria will call a conference and sit down and they said, let us discuss about this. This is too much. Who are responsible? Is it me? Are you the one? Is it Simon Ekpa or is it Nnamdi Kanu? Who are busy bombing the northern area? Who are those people killing the... Let me not go too far. Anybody laying blame or pointing finger on anybody because he said sit at home and you are accusing him for the evil and the genocide, the Nigerian army and the... Look, my people, let us make we no go far. Our pastor day here, make a leave and make it talk first.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I said that you are full of matter. I told you that you are full of matter.
You have said a lot. Honestly, you have said a lot, and you have brought so many points from what you have said. You have said so many things that are very critical that every reasonable Biafran must begin to think critically about, especially if they really mean well. So, Pastor,
sure.
Please, you can take it up from there. I think you've got some points also from that and all of that. So, Pastor Emeka, so you can take it up from there and also chip in some things that are on your mind, what Mazi Freedom have said.
Yes, thank you, Mazi Freedom. I told you that you have a lot of matter. You're full of matter that your head. What you are raising are things which, honestly, and as I'm talking, anyone who I forget, make una remind me, make I talk on them. No say this guy, that in head where they shine like that, too many things they inside there. My own still get head now, so there may be a slight. Listen, let's start from the one when I met you, because I had this prayer program with Biafrans to close their fast, to break their fast, 5 o'clock Biafran time. We just finished it, then I came here. I was with you when the time came. I left, went back, finished with the brethren. Some of them have entered here. Listen to me. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actually said, any day you look for me, I don't see me, burn down Nigeria. That's the simple truth. Now, the reason why that thing did not take place immediately was because DOS then was inactive. They could not sit down together, coordinate themselves, and give an instruction. Because the only one that they gave, you saw how effective it was. They said sit at home, and the whole Biafra land that day sat at home. So if DOS had risen to the occasion, that Mazi Nnamdi told us that if you don't see him, do this. Maybe people may have said we were not ready, but if they had gone into that rampage, probably things may have changed, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may not have been there up to now. So that was why the action was not taken. Now, because the DOS then failed to coordinate themselves and take the bull by the horns or rise up to the occasion, a lot of people started losing faith and confidence. Some people had high blood pressure, some had heart attack, some people died, some had different kind of paralysis and trauma. So at the time, Biafrans were beginning to lose confidence that this thing was not going to work. It was then that autopilot came, and we started rebuilding, trying to give people confidence again that Biafra is there. So it takes time to build people whose hearts have been discouraged, to bring them up again, up speed. It takes time. It takes patience. It takes a lot of explanation. It takes a lot of activities, because it was during that period we started raising. We had to contend with those that were eating ESN fund. Remember, as of that time, Nelly was the lone voice that was shouting, and all of us started picking from what she was saying, and we began to question what DOS was doing about finances, those who were implicated in the issue. A lot of Biafrans were discouraged. But now, ESN has, IPOP, autopilot came in, and we have succeeded in sitting very well. But before we could sit very well, we had to tell Biafrans the failure of DOS. So Biafrans on their own rejected DOS, having been convinced by our explanation that they messed up. So Biafrans now had to turn to autopilot for direction. And now that autopilot was trying to give direction, another thing came up, the IDU issue, which, so you see the trauma Biafrans are passing through. They cannot do anything without a proper coordination. Autopilot, during the time of IDU, before now, we had no clear-cut spokesman. Even though Simon Ekpa was coming up strong, we did not have clear-cut spokesman, because Nsima can come out and say his own. Wasofia can blast you to hell. Fetogala can abuse you and curse you. Do you understand me? Nelly can come out and tell you about IDU, and she will tell you that Biafra is dead and stuff like that. So there was confusion everywhere. So it was in the process that things started filtering again. And right now we know the direction we are going. And I hope that we'll not have any problem again. As we are coming up, we just move. But this time, the strategy Simon Ekpa is using is not the one DOS had or would have. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So you think we will not have?
Okay.
There will always be. We should expect.
Okay.
And Pastor, please. Yeah, I can hear you. Please hold on. Let's not have it in mind that yes, I can hear you. Please, let's not have it in mind. Let's not have it in mind that there will be no problem again. Because if we begin to program the people's mind to think that there may be no problem, you discover that most people will again fall back to that.
You are bridging.
Position of frustration. So let's have it in mind that though problems will still come, we should build our minds to expect more of them.
Remove the earpiece. So that remove the earpiece and talk direct. Remove the earpiece. Remove the earpiece and talk direct. Remove it, all of them.
If we say
talk direct.
No problem comes now, and now something comes from somewhere, because you don't know what people are cooking. The devil is always, the Bible says, he goes to a fro seeking whom he may devour. And so if his agents, okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me well? Can you hear me well now?
Remove your earpiece.
I can hear you better now.
Remove your earpiece and talk directly on the phone. Remove your earpiece. Talk directly.
It's better now.
Yeah, so
hello?
Pastor Livingston, you can go on now, because I just, if I remove the earpiece, I will not hear you. I will not hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If I remove earpiece,
so
if I remove it,
okay,
you will not hear me.
But are you hearing me?
If I remove it, I will not hear you. It will be low. So I need the earpiece.
Are you hearing me? Yeah, I know. Are you hearing me?
So go on.
Are you hearing me?
Pastor Livingston, go on.
Yeah, my brother, are you hearing me?
Go on, if you can hear me.
Yeah, everybody very clear, okay. But he's only bridging.
Okay,
can you hear me?
So, yes, I can hear you. So, what I was saying is, for the autopilot now to move forward, The strategy they are
if I remove
employing.
the earpiece, okay, if you can hear me now, just take, because if I remove the earpiece now, you will not hear me again. So
Okay.
I think it's better now.
But can you hear
now?
me if you remove the earpiece? Yeah, it's better. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So the strategy.
Can you hear me better?
Which
now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So please just go on. Just go on. Just go on from there. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The strategy which the autopilot is
using clearly,
now,
very loud and clear.
The strategy which Simon Ekpa is using.
I can hear you.
As the spokesperson.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Of not just
clear,
autopilot,
yes.
but Biafra as a whole is different from the strategy that was expected.
I think it's the network
of DOS to do at the disappearance of Nnamdi Kanu. So, given the circumstance, it will not be wise for Simon to follow the previous strategy, because Simon used another dimension, a new dimension.
Go on.
And if you look at Joshua's military strategy, it was different from that of Moses. So
I will not hear you. If I remove it, I won't hear you.
So
okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
So Simon Ekpa started by exposing the US. He brought them down. He now began to channel his attention towards politicians to show all Biafrans that the politicians in Igbo land are. Oh my God. Thank you. He began to show that the politicians in Biafra land are part of the problems. And the Biafrans, their eyes have been opened to understand that the politicians in Biafra land are part of the problem. Simon Ekpa went further to begin to show the criminal attitude of Nigerian government as they work hand in hand with Boko Haram that they have absorbed into the army to cause atrocity in the land. By so doing, through social media, we have told the whole world, shown the whole world the wickedness that's going on in Nigeria. Even though they are pretending, they are aware we are saying the truth. That is the reason why the whole world has not approved the destruction of Biafra officially, like say sending ammunition to come and kill us, because they know we are saying the truth. And through social media, we've been able to disseminate information accurately with facts and figures, because each time someone is coming, he brings something on TV and say, look at what they're doing. Take, for example, after that, he starts analyzing either based on the comment the person made or on what is being shown on the television or on social media live. Do you understand me? So that is why the strategy we have now is different, and it's also more effective. More effective in that there are less bloodshed. They are not killing us a lot, because sit at home is a very effective instrument. Are you following me? Now, Simon Ekpa has been able to prove to the whole world that most of the soldiers sent to the east are repented members of Boko Haram, and they have one mission: to kill us. So he now told them, before they kill you, kill them. Don't allow them. And the whole world cannot turn against Simon Ekpa, because he told them, call me to International Criminal Court. I'm going to go there and defend this case. If they are killing my people, I have evidence. They are afraid to call him because they know he's saying the truth. That's the one angle of the analysis. Let's put that one aside. Then the second one, there was a second question you answered, bro. What was the second question? What was the second question?
Is it about the sit at home?
Good. The sit at home. Now, the sit at home is the singular most effective strategy the Biafrans have used so far that has brought the Nigerian government into being frantic in their desire to hold the polity effectively. But unfortunately for them, as that sit at home is taking place and they are trying to draw us out and kill us, there is an invasion of the north by the same Fulanis or Boko Harams or Northerners, destroying them in that place. And if you understand, Nnamdi Kanu gave a prophetic utterance. He said that they will come to Biafra land to kill us, but while they are here, they will attack them from the north and they will die here. Are you following me? Good. So, if the thing that is in the north will distract their attention to leave here and go back to the north, it is the rumor which they have heard, according to the Bible. And then when they go there, they will perish there. Those things are biblical. Then another one, again, which we have to look at, was the unknown gunmen. While Nnamdi Kanu was still around talking, the unknown gunmen were acting, and he was asked a question. He said, I don't know the unknown gunmen. He said it openly that I don't know them, but they are doing a job which he cannot stop them. So you cannot attribute unknown gunmen to Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, when he was giving his analysis, he said some of the unknown gunmen may have been children that were born through away, something like children who were born from Northerners. They were not properly treated, and they have decided to fight and kill them back. That it was the monster which they
The third question was okay.
No, I'm coming based on the unknown gunmen. So unknown gunmen did not start with Nnamdi Kanu. And so how do you link Simon Ekpa's name with unknown gunmen? Because when Nnamdi Kanu was there, they had the key or formula or secret or link, whatever that was to be given. It was DOS members that had it. And they said there were three things that they knew. Nnamdi Kanu knows the three, one other person has one, the other people have two, he knows the whole three. Now, Simon Ekpa was not part of the authority. And therefore, how did he come into the knowledge of it? Because this Simon Ekpa does not have access to Nnamdi Kanu. The barrister Ejiofor was not relating with Simon Ekpa. So whatever secrets that were going on and the power or information, Simon Ekpa didn't know any. So you cannot link unknown gunmen to Simon Ekpa. The killing of people have been in Biafra land while Nnamdi Kanu was here. And it was part of the thing he complained that they were killing us. They were killing our people. Therefore, he had to set up the Eastern Security Network. Nnamdi Kanu had to set it up. That is my business partner calling me. I just put him off because we are doing prayer and fasting. So no business during this period. Yeah. So the Eastern Security Network was only formed to secure our borders from invading Fulani herdsmen that were raping our women, killing our men. But within the land, the people that brought problems in killing our people, you remember, Hope Uzodimma first accused IPOB, later on said that those that were involved in that prison break, 70% of them were not from Igbo land. And I don't see how Nnamdi Kanu did not make such arrangement. Because Nnamdi Kanu can never send Igbos to go and kill Igbos. Even when Ebago was formed, we're giving information how Ebago were going about killing people because they were formed to attack ESN and IPOB members. Everybody knows that. So there's no way you can link us with unknown gunmen. Whatever they are doing it. It is not Simon Ekpa that sent them. Simon Ekpa does not run any army of his own. What we have is ESN. What Simon Ekpa only did was to inaugurate the M branch. Not that he brought it as a new branch. It was there. He was just carrying out instruction that about this time, this branch should be formed and should be launched. And he inaugurated them. He did not form M branch. So you cannot trace anything or direct anything to Simon Ekpa. Then another one, which I want to mention, which may not be part of what we are discussing. Those who were fighting Simon Ekpa and abusing him. Like, I remember when Nchima said, in fact, his last book I said, go with revolution. We don't know what you're waiting for. You don't know. The national kind of say, if you don't see me, burn down Nigeria. Is Akwa Ibom people part of the revolution? Are they going to join in burning down? Because people who are fighting, who are doing this praying and fasting, these people who are doing this lockdown are basically Igbo speaking area of Biafra. The Akwa Ibom people, they are going their normal business. The people in Cross River State are going their normal business. And then you come out from Akwa Ibom, where your people are not part of this program, to come and start commanding the people who are the core bearers of this burden. Like Wasofia will call Igbos fools, abuse Igbo women, Igbo men, or Faith Ogala, or Nsima, talking. If you talk about revolution, go and sensitize your people. Because if Akwa Ibom State will do the sit at home, the effect will be more powerful than this one. If Cross River State should join, the effect will be more powerful than this one. If Igodomi will join, the effect will be more powerful. But if you see the people who are doing it are us, and they are there in the periphery because they were brought in or they came in as freedom fighters, we love them. They decided now to, abuse us and tell us, go and fight, go and fight, go and fight, go and fight. What are the strategies? What have you on ground? What have you to contribute? And we have supported them. So that is why I'm saying our men should go to Akwa Ibom and give us video clips. Because somebody was accusing Simon Ekpa that where are the people fighting in Ebonyi State? Ebonyi is under lockdown today. If you have seen the video clip, want to see the same thing with Akwa Ibom and Cross River State. They are doing their business. Places like Ikorekbene, Ikorogbora, Bukanafun,
Yes.
This thing, Mfum, Edo, Nkarasi, Akbarabong, Ekukunelia, and Cross River State. Ikom, Ugep, Udupani, Ugoja, they are peace.
Pastor Livingston, Livingstone, I beg. I would like to take 2 minutes and because I have to leave, I want to run a program at least if it is 1 hour.
Okay.
Let me just say something before I go. I want to make we remember something.
Definitely. Definitely.
Number one thing, you see this sit at home. Where would they preach? Sit at home. Whether you're there for Sokoto, whether you're there for Kafanchan, you're there for Maduki, you're there for Kano. If you refuse to join this exercise of sitting at home, you must sit at home somehow, some way. But I will advise, and I am praying that God will help us, that we always sit at home with our mind full of joy and peace. And we will sit at home with happiness, with full, we will sit at home that with the mindset that we are sitting at home because we want a better Nigeria.
Exactly.
Don't allow those that their mindset, their heart, their brain, their spirit has been twisted by the wicked people that I am your enemy because I am fighting for the things that they have denied you.
Will soon be true.
They have not given you hospitals. They have not given you water, electricity, roads, schools. You see our graduates in Europe, they are doing prostitution. You see our graduates in Europe, they are doing manual job, menial jobs. The things they have denied you is what we are fighting to get, and we will get them with sitting at home. Today, you refuse to sit at home in Kano, in Sokoto. Today, you are sitting at home crying. You are sitting at home mourning. You are sitting at home regretting going to North. You are sitting at home crying for the loss of your businesses and your houses and your brothers and your sisters. Wouldn't it have been better if we sit at home together to fight for this freedom? Today is in Kano, it's in Sokoto. Tomorrow, it may be in your house. Don't think you are too far from this thing that is happening. Don't think you are too far. Anywhere you like it, day. If you like it, day for Lagos. Remember, some time ago, Lagos got burnt. Ladepo got burnt. People sat at home by force. You must not go into sorrow before you sit at home. You must sit at home crying. Sit at home willingly. It will be better for me and you. Honestly, we must sit at home. This is our weapon. It is greater than their bombs. It is greater than their weapons. And those of you from coastal regions whom they have twisted your minds and given you guns to guide pipelines that they used to drain things that belong to you. They took it away and you are there. Common megad, name they make you. You they guide the pipeline where they take the thief, the thing where they your papa house. And they are giving you token peanuts. You risk your life by day, by night, standing there. When the pipeline caught fire, you die. Your generation is over. And you are guiding pipeline. I want you to think. Will it not be better for you to sit at home? Most of you guiding these pipelines are graduates. And they call everybody. Let us sit at home. Sit at home is the only solution to our problem. And I want to make one thing clear. Any oppressor is your number one enemy. Until you begin to see your oppressor as your enemy, he will not stop oppressing you. The day you found out, now even if you don't know, I'm making it clear to you, all the politicians are your oppressors. Make them know and understand that you are coming out full, that they are your enemies. You will see that they will stop oppressing you. On this note, I have to sign out. Thank you very much, my fellow Biafrans. I salute you all good freedom fighters. God bless you all. Thank you. Just take me out. Bye.
God bless you. So, as you can see his contribution, Biafrans, this guy is more fierce than myself. I was trying to argue my point. His own is hitting it direct. That it is better for you to sit at home with joy than being forced to sit at home under sorrow, like what happened in Kano. Because I'm sure among those that were bombed are Igbo children. And he's saying that wherever you are, whether I like it or not, you should sit at home. And that is true. So, we Biafrans don't believe in shedding blood. We don't believe in killing people. We don't believe in taking away people's lives. No Biafra man can ever sit down and begin to conceive the idea of killing a man from the north, that he wants to take over his land. We don't have such plan. We don't have such programs. The Biafrans believe, Egbe bere, ugo bere, live and let me live. So that sit at home is the singular most important instrument we are using, which Soludo is fighting against.
Thank you so much.
And
we'll have more of you. Yes, we'll have more of you subsequent broadcasts. Thank you so much. We allow you to go.
hello?
Sit at home.
Hello, can you hear me? Yes, I can. Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Hello?
I can hear you.
You can hear me. You can't hear me.
I'm hearing you.
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you. Yes, I'm hearing you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I'm hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you. Yes.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you now. I can hear you clearly. So now we will be talking about, because there's so many points Biafra TV. Okay. Okay. There are so many points that he actually, his statements and all of that. But there's some points also that you have also raised.
Exactly.
But we cannot exhaust them in this broadcast. We're going to find them. We're going to take them one after the other. And then, so what do you think is going to happen tomorrow? Because I believe that he's a just man. If a man of justice is actually carrying out the injustice against him, then it simply means that we're not expecting anything, you know. Let's see. Let's just briefly in 5 minutes, please, so that we can end for today, and then we'll go and fix up things later, and then come what expect tomorrow from the court, and then for the people at the coastal region, what do you want them also to do tomorrow? Because we know that most of them have not been joining in this sit at home. So I want you what we're expecting tomorrow, what our brothers from the coastal region need to do tomorrow. They should join us in this sit at home, because it is a tool, a very vital tool for us to achieve what we want. Please take it up from there in the next 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me start from the last one. Second one, I am encouraging the coastal region people. The Igbos have a proverb: if we stay together and urinate on one point, it will foam. If the coastal region can join us in the sit at home, they have seen we have been doing it successfully for 11 months now. If they can, they have not grown richer than us in terms of finance, because we are fighting a just cause. The coastal regions can join us in the sit at home. And those of them that are members of this Biafran struggle should go back and tell their people back home, join us to sit at home. Talk to them. It is needful, so that collectively we'll get this victory together. That's it. Then, in respect to the court case tomorrow, this question has been asked several times. How do you expect to get justice from your oppressor? He illegally abducted you and brought you into his system. How do you think he will give you judgment that will make you go free? It can never give you any judgment that will make you go free. So that is why we keep saying the Biafran cause is beyond human fight. It is something of the spirit. It is divine intervention. That is why we are praying and fasting. Never lose sight of that. You know, human beings have this problem sometimes of saying, yes, we believe that there is God, but God helps those who help themselves. There are situations where it is only a helpless man that God helps, because he is the helper to the helpless. His name is Jehovah Ebenezer, the Lord my helper. So when miracle only takes place where there is no alternative. If there's alternative, your mind is not even built to receive the miracle. It is when you are pressed to the wall, you are about to die and perish. Then you lift up your hands, and the hand of God will lift you out of your problems. So it is only by divine intervention. That has always been my look, my understanding of the whole thing, because God is leading this movement step by step. It is God himself that will remove Nnamdi Kanu there. And God can turn the heart of, if get up one morning and say, man, let there be peace. I give you an example before I close. Daniel was put into prison to be consumed by a lion. They accused him of something he didn't do. And while he was there, God closed the mouth of the lion. But the king did not sleep throughout the night. He couldn't sleep. He could not sleep. And then when he woke up in the morning, he ran to go and meet Daniel. Are you still alive? The man said yes. Then those guys were thrown in. The same thing with Mordecai. When Mordecai they were trying to kill the Jews, he has not been honored. Because God wanted to honor the Jews and Mordecai. He made this king not to have sleep. Throughout that night, he couldn't sleep. He just woke up in the midnight and said, give me the book of the archives. As he was going through it, he said, this man saved my life. What has been done to him as honor? They said nothing. He said, okay, who is in the hallway? The very man who planned the death of Mordecai, his name is Haman, was on the hallway to come and tell the king something. But as he came, the king asked him, who do you think should be honored? What honor do you think shall be given to the man that the king delights to honor? What respect? Haman, thinking that it was him, said, let the king bring one of his best princes. Bring the second horse that he rides, his robe and staff and ring. Let them put a crown on his head. And that prince should be, one of his best princes should be walking on the street. Let that man sit on the horse, and the prince be announcing, thus shall be the man that the king delights to honor. He thought it was him they were going to honor. And then the king told him, okay, as you have said, don't diminish aught from what you have said. You see Mordecai, that man that is at the gate. That man doesn't like Haman. Haman doesn't like it. He said, go and put all those ropes on him and let him sit on it. And you, Haman, will walk by his side and be announcing him. That is how God is going to announce Biafra. Beyond human understanding. This same Nnamdi Kanu, whom people, Johannes are against, governors are against, Muslims are fighting. One day, God can twist everything. They raise Nnamdi Kanu up and declare him to be the most respectable national hero of Nigeria. Of course, Nnamdi Kanu will not accept it. He's a Biafra.
Amen. 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 Thank you so much.
So thank you very much.
Pastor Livingston. Thank you so much for your great contributions. In fact, you have really talked on so many things that are very important, vital, to this freedom. And of course, we know that Biafrans have heard, and also Biafra Freedom 247 TV also had made vital points. And as I said initially, we are going to be looking at this after the other. Not exhaust everything we need to say and the things we need to talk about. We have so many things to talk about. We're looking at the strategy itself. We're looking at ESN. We're looking at, the attacks. We're looking even at, the Nigerian government, the international community, and even ourselves, valuing everything we're doing. Our approach to these things, because of the strategy, we re-strategize and we try to do something different so that we can always be at the upper hand. And of course, nobody can bring down the truth. Truth will always stand. And as long as we are concerned today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has passed the representation, one to represent him. He has passed the baton to Mazi Simon Ekpa. So for now, he's now the spokesperson who is representing and speaking of Biafrans. And if the international community want to invite anybody or want to give any information about FRA, just like what BBC the other time they did, they said they met the leadership of IPOB. Of course, maybe they met the wrong people, but even if they sent message to Simon Ekpa, he responded, but they said the leadership didn't respond, which means that they actually were not knowing who the leadership is. For now,
exactly.
Mazi Simon Ekpa is the spokesperson, and he is representing the leadership, which is
of Biafra. Of Biafra, yes.
Whenever they want to, of Biafra. So whenever they do anything, they want to give any correspondence, they want to give any information to him. If they don't give to him, they have not given to Biafra. So from today, we are informing them to know that the leadership is no more on the sacked DOS. The leadership is now on the spokesperson of Biafra. So that which is Mazi Simon Ekpa. And we
as Nnamdi Kanu transferred the authority to speak, he told them, give him the space to speak. That word is still running. Simon Ekpa is still running with that word. Yeah.
That's it. At the point of duress, he transferred that responsibility to him. So that is what we really respect, and nothing will take it away. And thank you so much, Pastor. Of course, we are going to still have you and having you because you are really touching so many things that we need to deal with. And of course, the prayers are going. I don't know when the prayers are going to end. Please, maybe you want to tell us when the prayers are going to end.
Okay, tomorrow is the last day. All Biafrans, remember our praying and fasting. Continue by 12 o'clock Biafran time tomorrow in the afternoon. I'll meet with you and share the word and pray. Then we'll conclude 5 o'clock in the evening. Pray. The court case is coming tomorrow. Let's put it into God's hands. Tomorrow is a day of victory. Jesus said, destroy this temple. In 3 days, I rebuild it. If you kill the truth and bury it, in 3 days, it will rise. Right. It will rise.
That is,
amen.
I like that final, that final comment. If you kill the truth, in 3 days, it will rise. That means no matter what you do, it must surely rise. So that means Biafra is where the
amen. The land of the rising sun.
So yeah. Thank you so much. And everyone who has been watching, we also thank you, and we also look up to, we're going to inform you and give you information on the next broadcast so that you will be prepared. We're going to inform you on time so that you will prepare your minds. And also, please always share the page or the link, so that people can come and join. And of course, the page also, please share it, .line media broadcast, circulate it and share so that people can like it and also be part of it. So that we can have the reach and reach as many people as we can reach. Also, during our broadcast, you pick the link, you share it to your friends so that they can come. So expect the next broadcast is going to be a hit. It's going to be explosive. We're going to be dealing some core issues that you will begin to understand that the need for you to also put your hands together with everyone and making this thing come to pass. Thank you so much, everyone of us. God bless Biafra. God bless everybody who loves freedom. And God bless everyone who is doing everything to make it stand. And may God bless and keep our leader. May God secure him. May God strengthen him. May God give him the mind and the, you know, when you have this spiritual energy, it boosts your physical ability. So let God give him this, you know, energy in his spirit so that he doesn't faint, you know, because those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. And I believe that
correct.
He's waiting
That
on the
is
Lord.
our theme. That is our theme for prayers. That's our theme for prayers. Isaiah 40, 30, 31.
Yes,
is a theme of our prayer.
Yes. That means when the Spirit also. So thank God for that also. So we keep praying for him.
God bless you.
Wherever you are, please, prayer friends, pray for our leader. He needs our prayers more than ever. More than ever. Let's keep praying for him. Thank you so much. Pastor Livingston, thank you so much. We'll have you also
Shalom.
come up the next time. And God bless you, everybody. Enjoy the day, whether night or evening or day, wherever you are. And we look forward to better times. Thank you so much. Thank God we have left the struggle stage anyway. We're in the liberation stage. So we look forward to better times in the liberation stage. Thank you.
Shalom.